Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a long time and I keep saying that every time that I film a video, and I'm sorry, but life gets in the way, and yeah, there's just really no other excuse. But I asked you guys, I think it was on Instagram, what kind of videos you wanted to see, and a lot of people suggested I do a drugstore, like a recent drugstore favorites video. And I'll be completely honest, I haven't been like in a huge shopping mood lately. I really haven't purchased a whole lot of makeup. I actually haven't purchased a whole lot of nothing recently. I just if you guys remember earlier this year, I said that I wanted to kind of scale down my makeup collection and not purchase things that were unnecessary. So I only buy things that I really need, or things that like like I really want. But things that are new, like I don't just purchase them just because they came out. So I'm trying to be, I guess, not a minimalist, but just kind of like a realist, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm just gonna grab whatever's in my bag. A lot of these things aren't like, they're not like super new, or things that I've purchased within the last few months. But I'll go ahead and start with the foundation, and this is an oldie but a goodie. Like, I fell in love with this foundation years ago. This was the first liquid foundation that I tried from the drugstore. I always wore powder foundation when I was in high school, and I didn't feel the need to wear something super heavy when I was in high school or even in college. I actually didn't start wearing liquid foundation until I got married. So yeah, I repurchased this one because I noticed that they revamped the packaging. They added a pump to it, and it is the Revlon Color Stay foundation for combination and oily skin. I have, you know, oily skin, so I really like this. I don't know why I stopped using it, to be honest. I think just within, throughout the years, I, kind of started using other things and trying new products, and I kind of forgot about this one. But I really like it. I'm in the shade 180, and it's a pretty good match. I am wearing it today. I really like it. It's if you use a brush, it's definitely full coverage. If you use, a damp sponge, it's definitely a little bit more sheer, but you can build it up. I'm kind of trying to not wear too much makeup because I do want my skin to breathe a little bit since it's so hot and humid out. But I have been loving this. If you have really oily skin, or just want something like super long wearing, then definitely try this out. Now, if you guys remember, I have been like a beauty blender girl since they came out. I am obsessed with the beauty blender, and over the year or so, my go-to foundation brush has been the Hourglass. I can't think of the name right now, but I will link it below. It's a foundation brush, and those two are like my go-tos whenever I am going to apply foundation. But here recently I noticed in somebody's video, and I want to say it was probably Alex Garza, she is an ambassador for Eco Tools, and she mentioned their beauty sponge, or their version of the beauty blender, and I really like it, you guys. Mine's dirty. I obviously used it this morning to put on makeup, so that's why it's dirty, but it's so good. It's definitely better than the Real Techniques sponge, which I actually like it, but it is nothing like the dupes that you see at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or anything like that. But it's so good. The only thing that I noticed with this is it's not going to last near as long as a beauty blender. I've only had it for maybe a couple of months, and I've already noticed it's starting to rip, and that's on its own, I guess, just from washing it every day, or from washing it before I use it. So I have noticed that, not so much on the like oval shaped part of it, whatever you want to call that, more on the like slanted part of it. That's where it's kind of ripped up the most. I don't know if you guys really want to see a close-up of it because, like I said, it is dirty, but yeah, it's definitely ripping a little bit. But I mean, it's super inexpensive, and it actually comes with two. It comes with this one and a smaller one that I actually haven't used yet, so I can't vouch for that. But this one is amazing. I found mine at Target. I guess wherever Eco Tools is sold at, Ulta, Target, Walmart, you know, your local drugstores. So really good, and it is super like bouncy, and it's not too hard but firm enough. It's just really good. Take my word for it. Definitely give it a try. I actually, since I've purchased that, I haven't reached for my beauty blender since then, and I actually need to either repurchase the beauty blender or one of these, and I think I'm gonna go for the Eco Tools one. I'm just gonna see, like, I'm really gonna see how long they last, or if it's better to buy a beauty blender because they last forever, or you know, if it's still okay to use one of those and still get a good, you know, time frame out of it. Another product that I've been liking a lot from the drugstore, and I can't say that I like love this product because it's not one of those that I'm like constantly reaching for, but I do like it to conceal blemishes. I don't like it for my under eye area, and that is the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Full Coverage Concealer. And my friend Hannah, she has a blog as well, I'll link it below. She recommended this, or she said that it was supposed to be like a dupe for the MAC Pro Longwear, and you guys know that MAC Pro Longwear has been one of my ride or dies forever. It comes in a very similar packaging as that one and everything, and it's definitely full coverage. I do give it that much. It's really full coverage. It has the same consistency as the MAC Pro Longwear, but I find that this one doesn't last anywhere near as long as the MAC one does, and it doesn't last really that long on me, on my under eye area for sure. I definitely prefer other drugstore concealers to wear under in my under eye area than this one. I just felt like this one just didn't last that long, and then it also really emphasized my under eye lines. So yeah, I really didn't like it for that, but it's perfect for concealing like blemishes or acne scarring. Right now I don't have a whole ton of blemishes, thank the Lord. I am using new products that I will talk about later, but this is perfect for like that acne scarring. I'm really light and pale, so like my acne scarring is really red and pretty noticeable. So I like to use this. I prime my face, and then I use a little bit of this, and then I go in with my foundation. That way I don't have to pile on so much foundation. So if you're looking for something that's going to help with like blemishes or scarring, then I definitely recommend this. It might be a little bit too dry if you have super dry skin, because it does tend to cling a little bit to dry patches. So, you know, just a little warning there. But I am in the shade Light, and it works really well for me. Okay, another, obviously these are all drugstore favorites, but a mascara that I've been liking recently, and a lot of people like this and they compare it to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You probably know what I'm talking about. The L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I think it is very similar. Now, I am not the biggest fan of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It didn't do a whole lot to my lashes, and I have pretty good lashes, to be honest. I just didn't notice a huge like wow factor, and this one is good. I like it for like an everyday wear, but I definitely love it for my bottom lashes. It's so weird because mascaras that people like really love for their top lashes don't typically work for me, but they are amazing for my bottom lashes. So that's the case with this one. It's okay for my top lashes. It's nothing amazing, but it's really good on my bottom lashes. It just gives them so much volume and length, and it just, I don't know, they look so good. I am wearing it right now on my bottom lashes. Don't know that you guys can really tell, but so good for my bottom lashes. I really like it. I did notice though, for this one, it does flake a little bit more than what I like. Usually the mascaras that I reach for don't flake too much, but I mean, other than that, it's a really good mascara, and I think a lot of people really like it for their top. lashes, I'm just, like I said, I'm really weird with my top lashes. I like more of a defining, lengthening mascara for my top lashes and more of a like volumizing and kind of clumpier almost mascara for my bottom lashes. I don't ever wear the same mascara on my top and bottom lashes. So crazy, I know. But yeah, I've been liking that a lot recently. And then another product that I decided to try, oh, my lashes were sticking together, was the e.l.f. brow pencil. And I haven't been using it like for a really long time or anything, but I have really been liking it for like an everyday type of easy brow. I don't have it on today just because I wanted a little bit more of a bolder brow, but I did get this shade. Oh, what shade is this? It doesn't say, does it? Oh yeah, natural brown, and or neutral brown, and it's really nice. Really nice packaging for something that's only $2. Not the biggest fan of the spoolie, but I mean, it's only $2 and I'm pretty sure you have like a really good spoolie around anyway. So this is really good for like super natural days, something easy. It's a little bit waxier, I would say, than most other pencils that I normally use. So it does, I mean, it does a good job at blending and everything, but I don't know, just because it's a little bit more waxier, it's not like as pigmented as, you know, any other pencil would be. So you do kind of have to work at it a little bit more, especially if you have a lot of sparse areas. Okay, two kind of random products that I've really been enjoying lately. One of them is a lash glue. I actually have been using this on myself for, I don't know, maybe a few months, and I actually really like to use it on clients when I freelance. I did use this a lot when I did prom makeup, and a lot of the girls really liked it. This is the, this is a Kiss, I think. It doesn't have the brand on it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's the Kiss brand lash adhesive in clear, and it has aloe. So if you're like kind of a little sensitive in the eye area and you know you don't like the typical lash glues that you can find at drugstores, then definitely give this one a try. It's really easy to use. It comes with a little wand applicator, which is my preferred method of lash glues, because I like the duo one, but it can get a little messy when you're trying to use a little squeezy tube. So these are much better. I really like this one. Like I said, a lot of the girls that I did makeup on for prom really liked it, and a lot of them actually went out and bought it themselves because they didn't have any irritation whatsoever. So my next favorite is kind of a random product, and it is a brush cleansing mat. This is from Sally's Beauty Supply, so I don't know if you would consider that a drugstore or not, but you know, it's kind of like your Walmart and Target, but for beauty supplies. This is what the packaging looked like that it came in, and it was super inexpensive. I think it was like $8 or $7, and it is a little small. I mean, it's not huge or anything, but it's perfect. I mean, why do you need a big mat if you only have, you know, you can only wash with 2 hands anyway, so you know, you really don't need a huge mat. And it has the little suction cups in the back so that you can stick it on your sink, and it doesn't move. I haven't had any trouble with it like moving around or being flimsy or anything. And yeah, and it's amazing. I've used it several times. It's not like dirty or like worn off or nothing. And it does have 2 different patterns that you can wash your brushes with. As you can see, the little lines and little squigglies, and you just wash it with whatever you like to wash your brushes with, and in circular motions, and you're done. And it's so much quicker to use one of these. They actually have a cleansing brush shampoo is what I think that's what it's called, and I bought it too, but I haven't used it yet. I use baby shampoo to wash all of my brushes. I just like it because it moisturizes them and it smells good and it cleans them really good. But I haven't tried this brand of brush cleaner. I guess when I do, I can let you guys know if it works. Okay, we're finishing up here with some skincare products, and the first one, I know I've talked about this before. I'm pretty sure I have. It's an eye cream from CeraVe. I've had this for the longest time, guys. I think since the last time I filmed with this. And I still have a ton of product in here. It's really good, and I'm not being crazy or anything. I hope I'm not being crazy, but I think I've actually noticed a big difference in my under eye area. The lines that I have under there aren't as like deep, I guess you could say, and my under eye area has never been as moisturized as it's been with this. I mean, I've used the Origins Ginseng. I really like that one a lot for like morning, you know, to kind of wake yourself up a little bit. But for like an AM or for like a PM eye cream, this is amazing. It's a little bit pricier for something that you can find at the drugstore, but it's totally worth it because it'll last you a really long time, and a little bit goes a long way. So definitely recommend this. And you can always find coupons for CeraVe, or you can do like buy one get one 50% off and like really stock up whenever they have those kinds of deals. So totally recommend it. Actually, my friend that recommended this, Robin, she has a YouTube channel as well. I will link it below. She swears by this, loves it, and I'm so glad that I bought it after watching one of her videos because it is the best thing that I've used on my entire area, like literally. And then another product is from Pixi. This is the Glow Mud Mask. I've also talked about this a lot, but mainly over on the blog. Really good for congested skin that's, you know, if you're having a breakout, or if you just really want to kind of like get all the impurities and dirt and oil out. This is perfect for that, and it's not too harsh on the skin either, so I really like it. It's just a perfect 15-minute little mask, and it clears your pores up really nicely. So I really like this. This is actually like a new one that I just purchased because I finished one already of these, and it's so good. You can find Pixi at Target. And the last product, I actually have a blog post coming up pretty soon because I've been following this skincare regimen now for the last almost month, I think, and I've noticed a pretty big difference. It's this brand Zabsit, and like I said, I'm gonna do a whole blog post on it, so I won't go too into detail, but this is their acne treatment gel. This is amazing. This is just like the little deluxe sample size, but I do have the full size cleanser, scrub, this, and what is the other one called? I can't think of the name, but anyway, this is great if you have like a pimple pop-up kind of, and you really want to kind of reduce it, get rid of some of that redness. You put this on before you go to bed, and in the morning your pimple has gone down so much. It's amazing. Totally recommend it. This has 10% benzoyl peroxide, which is a great acne treatment. Totally recommend it. So I will link all of these things down below so you guys can check them out if you're interested. A little bit of a longer video, I'm sorry, but I did have quite a few things to talk about. I will try to do more like drugstore favorites on the regular as I buy and try new things and as I like them, obviously. But that's it for now, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found some new goodies to try, and if you've tried any of these, definitely let me know down in the comment box, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.